Okay, so you're going to have to forgive me. I've got a cold. In the grand tradition of my video posts so far being almost all about my Circa system, hey, why break the trend? So here we go. I had a revelation the other day regarding my Circa system. And that is, I had the larger rings in my notebook that I carry around, and had it divided out into sections for my my inbox, and then that would get divided into clients and personal stuff and all of that. And what I found was, well, I was quickly running out of space because I was carrying around just about everything, that all the notes on clients I had and things like that, and realized that really a lot of those could be better if they were archived, and I really only needed to carry around the stuff that had to do with active projects. And so I kind of changed up the leather-bound one that I carry around. As you can see, I still have the inbox there. And that is kind of where I start things and enter, notes straight up. But then after I take the notes, if it's an active thing, something that's going to remain active, I now have a new tab called, well, strangely enough, active. Yes, and I can, anything that's active, I kind of keep in there. And when something's done being active, like here's some notes on my setup of Crash Plan, a great backup app, by the way. I can take them out, and now I've put them into this Circa 5 subject notebook that I have. And I've actually put the extra large rings. These are the 1.5 inch rings that are the largest rings they make, and I've got this divided out into sections of like I used to have in my previous notebook, personal and client. And then I've got a general archive one, which is where I archive all of my task lists as I use my Dash Plus system to move items to a new list. I put the old list into archive. And so, as with the Circa system, one can just simply, the Crash Plan setup, of course, is personal. And so I can very easily just take these out of here, and I can just kind of stick them right in here. A little bit more difficult to do with one hand, as I'm not able to do the video and stick this stuff in. There we go. Alright, so now that's archived, and I really only have the notes I absolutely need to have with me, and therefore I can have the smaller Circa rings in there. It's a lot less to carry, which kind of goes along with my travel light section of my manifesto series that should be coming soon. Yeah, and I've got this nice archive, so should I ever really need to go back and retrieve a note, I can very easily do so, but it's not something I have to carry around with me. So there you go. That's kind of my revamped Circa system. As you can see, there's some other pieces there as well, but those are the ones I actively use. As always, feel free to email me with comments or questions. I'm also on Twitter under Patrick Rohn, PatrickRhone. So feel free to comment or send me a DM there. Comments are turned off on the blog right now until I figure out the ideal way to handle them in the new format. But that's a good way to get in touch. Thanks for watching, and I'll come back with more soon. Maybe one of these days I'll do a non-Circa video post. Wouldn't that be wonderful?